Welcome to the Run It Studios podcast, talking about running things, literally and metaphorically, with resilience, mindset, and culture in motion. Welcome to the Run It Studios podcast. I'm Trina Wilcox, and my guest today is a guest we've had on before, and we are celebrating an event coming up. Anita King with the 3rd annual DK Memorial Track Meet. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell me about this event coming up and how it all got started.
Absolutely. So on June 6th at 4 p.m. at the JFK Stadium in Springfield, we are hosting the 3rd annual DK Memorial Track Meet. So going into our 3rd year, we feel like we've ironed out some of the bugs and have really have our footing underneath of us and are looking forward to just a great event this year.
Yeah, it takes some time to get things going, and I'm glad you've stuck with it. I've heard great things. The turnout's wonderful. People are excited about it because it's a little bit different than the average 5-10K. So it caters to all ages, all abilities, and you're doing fun events. But why are you raising these funds?
Absolutely. So all funds that are raised go to a program called Devron's Locker. And that program is run through Ambassadors for Children, which is at Crosslines. And Devron is my son, and he was killed in an accident in March of 2023. And we really want to make sure that Devron is remembered for the amazing athletic ability that he had. He was just ridiculously good at anything athletic. Everything that he tried, he excelled at. And really, we want to honor that and continue that journey for him because he was a freshman at Evangel when the accident happened, and he was on a track scholarship. And track was his love. He ran the hurdles. He was very not a big guy at all. So oftentimes he was at the smaller end of stature of the guys out there running, but he was so fast. He loved the hurdles. He loved his teammates, and really just being able to carry forward that love that he had, we feel is the best way to honor him.
That's great. Now, Devron's Locker is a unique and wonderful thing that helps other students too, other student athletes. Do I have that correct?
It does. So the purpose of Devron's Locker is to help kids in our community who need sports equipment. It can be any sport. This year alone, we have helped kids with basketball shoes, football shoes, volleyball. We've also sent some kids to equestrian camp, the baseball camp that the St. Louis or the Springfield Cardinals have. We've sent kids to that. We've paid for dance fees, gymnastics fees. I had someone ask for hockey equipment, which was a first for us. And so I said, send me the specifics because I don't know what to look for. But last year, we put back almost $8,000 into the Springfield community to help kids overcome that financial barrier. One thing that I know for sure is that participating in sports helped shape Devon in ways that as a parent, I wasn't able to. It taught him teamwork and structure and, working together and listening to someone that wasn't your parent, but being able to participate and the growth that I saw in him as an athlete. I am so glad that we're able to remove some barriers for kids so that they can learn those skills too. It's not just about dribbling a basketball or running fast. It really provides so much for kids that they'll use for the rest of their lives.
It really does. So I am thankful that you are lowering that barrier to entry and helping kids get out there and get those wonderful life skills and so many things like you said that you learn that you can't learn anywhere else that you do in sports. So let's talk about the actual track meet. What's it been like to observe all the crowd and the events and everything like that that goes on?
It really is an emotional experience because we're there because of the worst of reasons. But
Mhm.
when we're there, the fun that we have and the camaraderie that we see and people that knew Devon and that are able to talk about him and laugh about some of the silly things that he did or talk about the strength that he had and what a good friend he was to the people who never met Devon, and so this is their first introduction. And the introduction that they get to Devon is this amazing event where we laugh and we have some really fun events that no one else does. And so it's not a serious thing. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to be good. Um, you just be you and come out. Our most talked about event is the inflatable race, and so we have um the inflatable costumes and we provide those. I think now we have a somewhere between maybe about 25 that we keep. If you want to bring one, absolutely. But we have those available. We start and people run for 50 yards and sometimes they may not make it all the way on their feet, but they're running with their friends and they're laughing. And we see people, running together as a group and just the fun of it really speaks to what we want people to remember Devon as. So if they can tie that back with the track meet and then think about Devon in that way. But we also have that. We have the toddler run for kids under 6, and then we have a donut mile, which this is our second year for the donut mile. But we do those just to encourage people just to come out, just be present, just show up and hear a little bit about Devon and hear a little bit about sports in our community and hear a little bit about cross lines and everything that goes into how we make the Springfield community such a great place for all of our friends and neighbors. And while you're at it, run a lap and eat a donut.
Sounds like a perfect idea for fun for a lot of people. All right, will you be doing registration day of, or must you sign up beforehand only?
We have online sign up through the Run Race sign up. There's an event page on Facebook that all of those details are on. We do provide T-shirts for everyone that registers. It's a $15 registration fee, and you can register in as many events as you want. With that, you not only get the entry, you get the T-shirt. Um, and of course, donuts if you're running the donut mile. We have raffles and we have some wellness partners on site. So it really is an event. You can, the registration online closes the evening before, so it would be June 5th. However, we do take walk in registrations.
Oh,
If you want to come and just watch the fun, it's $5 at the door donation. Again, all of it goes back to Devon's Locker. And we do have T-shirts for sale um, along with the raffle items that I mentioned. So there's something for everyone.
sounds good. Thank you so much for keeping his memory alive and sharing it with the community. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for helping us do that.
Of course, you can find out more anytime at runitstudios.com. We'll see you next time.